Hello my lovelies, so today I have a haul video. I haven't done a haul in probably about 2 years time, so I'm probably going to trip over my words and be generally a little bit shit. So this is a massive haul compiled from like the last like 2-3 months pretty much. I haven't bought an awful lot of stuff, but I've tried to keep as much of it like all nice as possible, but that just doesn't really happen with me, I'm afraid. I'm a bit scatty, to say the very least. So jump straight into it. I'll start off with the makeup items I've bought, as I've only got a few. Well, the first ones I've bought is this Anastasia contour kit. It's basically, I found this amazing website called Wish and found it on, it comes up on Instagram all the time, it comes up on Facebook, and it's basically a website where you buy everything for like £1. It takes like 18 weeks to arrive, and then it arrives eventually. But nothing's really real, but to be fair, the quality of the stuff I've got so far has been really good. I bought my tripod for my camera from there. I bought my some lipsticks from there. I bought all my makeup brushes, sort of like these style. I mean, they're so soft and stuff. But I'll talk about them in a minute. But I've bought them all from there. Basically, it's just a really, really cheap website which gets everything directly from the stockists, so it saves you a lot of money. But then again, they do a lot of dupes, so don't think you're getting like legitimate products like they do with a pair of Nike trainers. Got a D instead of the E and stuff like that. It's a bit strange, but sorry, it's a bit grubby. But yeah, it looks pretty much like the Anastasia one. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, there's a shimmery shade in the Anastasia real one, and there's not in here, which I don't really mind, because I only wear really matte contour and highlight unless I feel a little bit snazzy, which isn't very often, not gonna lie. So the next thing I've got, also from Wish, was a fake Limecrime lipstick. It's a dupe for Cashmere. It's the one I'm wearing at the moment, so it's obviously not Cashmere, it's a bit darker. And in fact, it reminds me more of Honey Love by MAC, but it's a completely matte version. It doesn't really come off very easily. I mean, it comes off the makeup wipe, but it's not like I can eat and drink without it coming off, which is really, really nice, because I don't like that when you're sort of halfway through your meal and you just sort of have a line on your chin, you've got all your food, all your food's covered in it, you're like eating a tube of lipstick while you're eating your dinner. Anyone else feel like that's not very nice? I don't know, maybe it's just me. I wear it pretty much every day, and it's one of the sophisticated colours that even when I'm wearing my blooming like hat and denim jacket, I can still feel a bit snazzy, which is nice. And as I mentioned before, I also got these brushes. It comes in a set of 24. I'll link them down below, but these are just some examples. They're all pink, so they look really nice in my room. I'll do a little close-up as well of how they look on my dresser. But yeah, they're all pink and they were nice. They were only about... So the lipstick was only £7, which is a lot cheaper than the Limecrime version, obviously. But it's not real. The contour kit was only 10 or 7 as well, and the brushes were only £13.24, which I thought was quite good, as they do remind me a little bit of the Sigma brushes that I've had over the years. I've got no problem with them. They don't come off on your face. It's not like you get little bits of brush everywhere, which I find a bit annoying, which I did do with the Sigma brushes, but I didn't think they would, because I paid a lot of money for those, so I thought they'll be alright. How? Oh no, I was wrong. Basically, this big box here is all the new stuff. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to include in the haul, because this would take forever, so I'm just going to go with my favourites. The next thing I've got recently was the Grounded hair mask. This is in the scent Coconut and Lime, and I've used this once. I left it on overnight and my hair's quite damaged because I've dyed it blonde again recently, and as you can probably see from my previous videos, my hair colour changes an awful lot. I mean, I've gone back to blonde now, but I had brown hair in between the two stints of time I was off YouTube, like for the year I had brown hair. So I've gone back to being blonde finally. So you probably think there's no difference, subscribers, but hey, there's been a lot. Like, this has been through a lot. It's gone a lot shorter, as you can tell. But yeah, my hair felt amazing in the morning. Really soft, and it smells amazing. It smells so nice. I don't want to open it now. I might do. It might be a bit cheeky. But it looks a bit like a what those drinks, Capri Sun, or those fruit yogurts, but it smells good enough to eat. It smells a bit like a cocktail, or like lime cordial, but it smells, oh god, it smells amazing. And yeah, if you want a hair mask, I prefer this to the Bleach London one, which we absolutely raved about for about a year. So Another weird one, I've been going through quite a lot of turmoil with my skin being so dry, and my grandma was like, you need to try this moisturiser from Aldi. And I was like, no, I don't think so, Nan, I'm not going to buy Aldi's own. It wasn't Aldi's own in the end, but yeah, basically my nan went to Aldi and she got me some moisturisers, and they're brilliant, they're actually brilliant. There's a night one and there's a day one, like with most moisturisers, but they're only about like £4 or £5 each, and they're by this brand called Lacura, which I'd never heard of before, but oh my god, they are so nice. Like, my skin just felt amazing the next day. They smell a bit like baby wipes, like that. Not, oh, I don't know, I don't really like the smell of baby wipes, but it does sink in quite quickly, so you don't have to have that horrible smell sitting on your face. The night one is obviously a lot thicker. Doesn't smell as baby wipey, but still a little bit. That sort of does sit on your face. So if you don't like the smell of baby wipes, it might be a little bit off-putting, but it's definitely worth wearing overnight as they're like face masks. Especially the night one, it's actually like a face mask. You wake up like, oh, so soft, so smooth, so nice. Next up, continuing with my love of lip balms, I've got another Baby Lips. Got to have about 15 of these in the house at any one time, because I am literally lip balm every 5 minutes because I wear matte lipstick. So when I'm in the house without lipstick on, I'm like straight in there with the lip balm because I've got to, because honestly my lips go so dry and there's nothing worse than a crusty lip. Just can't stand it. I'm quite on the moisturiser hype at the moment. The next one I've got is the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm. Yeah, but I have tried this out. I don't like it as much as my what's it called, Lacura one, but it's still a good moisturiser. Really enjoy the smell of it though, which is an odd one. It's got like antioxidants in it, so I think it's got some like pomegranate scents running through it. It's one of those moisturisers which kind of was a bit of a wet weekend, like put it on and it sort of just wipes off, doesn't really stay, like, you know, you want a bit of thickness to your moisturiser, sort of, so it sits there for a minute or two while you're just doing things. This one sort of just like comes straight off. Like, I wasn't massively impressed with this, but I'll keep it in my box of things until I so need it, where I run out of these ones, which I don't think will be for quite a while, because, you know, these are quite big bottles for like £5 as well. Alright, next up I'm on to clothes. I'm going to start off first with something a bit random. It's not quite clothes, it's more accessories, but I have been on a hat hype at the moment. I've been on a massive hat hype, and I have bought 2 of these nice big floppy hats. This is the one I've been wearing the most, really. It's from Primark, and it's just a very easygoing, everyday sort of hat. This was £5 or £6, I believe. I'll put the price below. I'll put all the details of all these products below. But I absolutely love this hat. It's quite like the right size for my head, because I've got a tiny pea head. So if I wear like hats that are too big, I look like I'm drowning in them a little bit, but it's not very attractive. I remember the first time I ever met my boyfriend, I was wearing the hat, the next hat I'm going to talk about, which is enormous, and him being like, damn, that's a big hat. But it's actually not, it's like a normal sized people's hat, but I've got such a small head. I'll show you that hat now. This one's from Primark, and then I have got one from Topshop, which is a gorgeous hat. Like, I love it. Like, it's just so big on my head. I look like something out of Fifi and the flower pot or something. Fifi Forget Me Not. Anyone else like used to watch that when they were younger? Yeah, like, it's quite a big hat. I look like a pansy. But it's a nice hat. I just look a bit farmery in it, in my opinion. But I do still like it. This was a bit more expensive. I think this was £23 from Primark. Not Primark, Topshop. But it's a nice hat for like fancy days out. Like, I was going to wear it to London Fashion Week with my little sister. Didn't end up wearing it, as I was going to wear a beige coat, and I didn't wear a beige coat in the end. Just a bit annoying. But yeah, it's still a good hat for like nice events. So the next thing I'm going to go into is sort of like the shoes and the clothes. I haven't really got many clothes, and then I'm going to move on to homewares, so I can kind of wrap this up a bit quick because this is a bit of a long video. But right, so the next thing I bought shoe wise are these Air Force Ones in the grey. I think I have only worn these about once. I've got the black high top versions as well, which I wear pretty much every day, and I kind of wanted the grey ones as well. They unfortunately don't do the grey ones in high top anymore, so I had to order these. But now they sort of do, what is it, like the weird like pastel shades. Like, I think they do a pink and a green, and I really want the pink high tops because they are cute AF. But cute AF, cute. I'm saying the T, it doesn't sound like I am. The next shoe I have is not an everyday shoe, but I've worn it out recently, so they're a little bit grubby. They are these beautiful Topshop, and they've got a chunky heel. These were, I think, 90 US dollars, so I think about £50 or something like that. And these were from Topshop. These are so easy to walk in. I wear them to all my formal occasions. They've got such a padded nice toe, so they're sticky, nasty filler things in. They're just really comfy and easy to walk in because of the chunky heel. I've wanted shoes with the lace up at the front for ages and ages and ages. But these are the sort of first pair I have. And the third pair of shoes I have is from Missguided, and they are these very elegant. Don't think I'd wear elegant shoes, but I do occasionally, I promise. Quite ladylike. And they are these, like, they've got the string wraparound that wraps around your leg. I've yet to wear these. I might wear them on Saturday because I'm going to a wedding. But they're gorgeous. They're just, again, they've got the nice comfy bit on the bottom. They are quite high. They won't be as easy to walk in as the chunky ones, as you can tell. These are just about as high. I think these are less high, but the chunky heel keeps these really comfy, whereas these are just so like stiletto-y, kind of like, yeah, no. I don't know how much these were as they were a gift, but yeah, these are really beautiful. I'll link these below. Next up is more of a general theme than individual products, clothing items, because I don't know, I've just bought so many shirt dresses in the last 2-3 months. It's actually unreal. I'm going to be doing a how I style my shirt dresses video. I was wearing one in my last video. I think I was wearing one in the video before that. So I have been buying these sort of shirt dresses from Primark, and this one's one of my longer ones. Sort of goes down to just above my knee, got a nice belt on it, and then there's the shorter ones, also from Primark. Primark does awesome shirt dresses. This one's a little bit shorter. It's also got like a white one, I've got a green one, I think I've got a grey one as well. I just keep buying them, just can't stop really. And they're so versatile. You should wear them, you know, I can dress them up. I wore them to an interview. I had an interview with Kingston University and I wore it to that. I wear them on night out, I wear them to dinner, I wear them just around to my boyfriend's house because that's easy peasy. They are such versatile things to wear. I've just been not having enough of them, honestly. And it's not even a bad thing, I don't think. I think sometimes, you know, when you've got too many of one thing can get overwhelming. I don't feel that with shirt dresses. I'm like, yes, give them to me. So if you guys would like to see a how I style my shirt dress video, give this video a thumbs up and I shall do that for you. Finally, the last thing I'm going to be talking about is pretty boring, homewares. First things first, I'm going to be moving out of this house in July to move into my new house. Not quite sure what that is yet, where it's gonna be, what I'm gonna be doing, but I just know I have to move out of this house. So I've started like procuring things I have to, you know, have. First things, I bought these fairy lights. They're from Primark. They were £3. They're literally on like a copper string. You can literally break off as many as you want. So I found it really interesting. Like, they're quite long, but I didn't need half of them. And instead of, you know, when you get normal fairy lights, if you cut part of it, it just all breaks. With this one, you literally can cut any point and you can just have the string that length. So, I mean, it's not like once you cut that bit you can use it again, you can't. And the next thing I have, oh, I'm going to be careful with this. Whenever I do a candle in a haul, I seem to sort of like screw it up. Oh, a little bit screwed up. So the next thing I've got is, it's on, so I'm a little bit scared, is this Bath & Body Works candle and candle holder. I am hoping to sort of order some more Bath & Body Works candles, but I'm going to try and first of all find some in the UK which fit this candle holder because it's so pretty. Oh, they've both gone out. Ooh, I love the smell of like when you blow out candles. This one's called, much to my displeasure, Fresh Cut Lilacs. I find the concept of something called Fresh Cut really irritating. I don't know if it's because I do English literature, but it should be freshly. And a lilac isn't a real bloody flower. I looked it up on the Google. It isn't. It still smells amazing, so I can't really complain. Don't really know how much these were. Oh, the candle holder was $10.50, and the candle itself, I'm not even going to try it. There's too much hot wax in there. But you know, you can't really get them in the UK, so I'm going to try and go on eBay, try and get some that fit. Otherwise, I'm just going to go around and buy some and see if they fit in here. That's my plan, just to save myself a bit of dollar. Another thing for homeware is my painting. I'm just going to show you guys. This is my new addition to my room. Little Charlie Chaplin. Absolutely adore that picture. When I first brought it home, I remember someone quite rudely asked me why I had a picture of Hitler in my room. Mind blown. People these days, honestly. That's all from my haul. I know it's a bit mishmashy, but that is pretty much all I have at the moment. I've condensed it down quite a lot, but hopefully I'm going to include some of this in the favourites video at the end of this month. So all these products will get their showcasing. Really hope you enjoyed this video, and please suggest what you'd like to see in the comments bar below. Lots and lots of love. Mwah.